All right, let's see if we can get this thing to record. All right, guys. Well, today is my 11 years sober, and so I'm not really sure I'm where I want to be, but I'm sober and I'm grateful. And it's usually for me, it's kind of an interesting time of year because you have Thanksgiving coming up, and I remember when I was first trying to get sober, and man, I didn't think I was gonna make it through the holidays or any of that stuff, and I made it through, and then 1 year turned into 2 years and 3 years and 4 years. Next thing you know, um, it was like, oh crap, I've almost got 5 years. I've almost got 10 years. So here I am now. I'm actually not going to go to a meeting today. I don't go to that many meetings anymore. Um, I have a meeting I like to go to, but it's kind of far. And I usually go there to get my coin, but I'm like 11. I don't know, it's kind of a weird number. Are they even going to have a 11-year coin? So I always felt like before, like, gotta get that coin, gotta get that coin. I'm like, you know, it's really not that important. It's just a coin. The most important part is the silver part. And so, I don't know. I just want to kind of make a video about this because I'm like, I know there's lots of people that are struggling with sobriety, you know, and I go like sum my story up in a nutshell really quick. Like, I was the kid that was on Ritalin ever since age 5, you know, and had problems at home and ended up getting, you know, donated to the state basically, became a ward of the state, became a street punk kid, back in the day, and quickly ended up in prison, but instantaneous alcoholic first drink, I mean, I think I got locked up the first time I got drunk and didn't remember any of it. So, I knew right off early on that I had a problem. So, anyway, if I can get sober, you can get sober. You can do it, okay? Because here's the thing, I used to live on the street. I used to eat out of garbage cans. I used to panhandle. I used to steal. Do all kinds of bad crap. I went to prison for 10 years for robbing and stabbing somebody when I was 17 years old. And I decided I didn't like that life, so I got out and I still continue to do a lot of the same things as far as like drinking and, you know, um, I stopped doing all the criminal stuff, but like I was still drinking because I wasn't able to deal with whatever was going on in my head. So anyway, um, it took me a long time, but if I can do it, you can do it.